What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. That feels so good to say, but welcome back, guys. I know y'all been missing me on the YouTube streets. If you follow me on Instagram at _naturallyzandra, then you kind of been picking up on what's been going on in my life, from mental health struggles to employment issues to all that other stuff. But we're not even gonna focus on that today. We're gonna focus on this hair. So in this video, I'm going to basically tell you guys what's been going on with my hair and why I am trimming it off today. As you can see, there's quite a bit of split ends. Like, look guys, I literally see how it's catching at the end. That's how you know, well, that's one of the reasons you know that it's time for a trim. So without further ado, make sure to like this video, comment down below, and let me know what's been going on with your lives. Do you miss me? What videos do you want to see with me coming back to YouTube and all that other good stuff? But yeah, let's get into the video. So first, I have to let you guys know what I'm using to do this trim. So first, I'm going to use a wide tooth comb, a rat tail comb, and I'm going to be using these hair shears by Her Strands of Hair. So this is the brand Her Strands of Hair, and I got this like over a year ago. If you guys want to have this hair shears, I'll let you know in the description too, the channel that referred me to this. But I watch her hair videos. I can't think of her name right now, but yeah, these are the hair shears, and I really love them. They're very good in terms of trimming your hair, and it's actually quite expensive. I believe I paid like maybe $100 for these hair shears when I got them, but I believe you should invest in good quality hair shears, because let me tell you, I had a lot of bad experiences with some hair shears from Sally's. The other thing I'm going to use for my hair is actually the Brood Hair Care Moisturizing Green Tea Hair Growth Oil. If you guys haven't tried this, it has things such as peppermint oil, green tea, which helps to prevent hair loss, and it helps to basically reduce your frequency of hair shedding and breakage. So this hair growth oil is the truth. It's very lightweight, but don't believe the hype when they say lightweight is not good. Lightweight, it depends on what oils you use, but I've used oils, a combination in this that actually helps to penetrate your hair shaft without causing too much buildup, and also is great for sensitive skin because some oils actually can clog your pores. But that's my little plug alert for my hair care brand, Brood Hair Care. This sample size is actually $12.50. So if you want to go cop that, I'll put that in the description box down below as well. But without further ado, let me figure out how the heck I'm going to trim this hair while I tell you guys a natural hair update of what's been going on with my hair. All right, let's get into it. First, I'm going to split my hair off, and then I'm going to start talking with you guys. So let's see. Honestly, guys, I want to just like grab my hair, or like leave it like this, make sure it's all the way straight as possible at the roots, because the roots kind of puffed up from number one, it growing while I've had it blown out. I've had it blown out for quite some time now, actually, like at least a week and a half. But it's starting to get new growth. It's starting to puff up at the roots. But I wish I could just like get these shears, pull it out like that, and then cut off all the splits that I see like that, kind of like to keep my shape. Now, honestly, that's probably the best way to go about this, to be quite honest, guys. That's the best way to go about this. Because if I go any other way, it's not gonna be good for your girl. So let me detangle it. See how it's so hard to even finger detangle my hair? That's not a good thing. And if you hear this, that's not a good thing either, sis. That's not a good thing. Your hair is not supposed to sound like a Brillo pad. Like, it's just not. It's not cute. And if you notice your hair is starting to shed more, that could be a sign of split ends as well. I don't know if you heard that in the community, but that's actually quite true, because I've experienced it with me dealing with COVID. So that brings me to the first point of my hair loss and why I'm trimming my hair. If you guys seen the video I posted on my channel not too long ago, I basically spoke about my natural hair horror story, if you want to call it, in terms of like I basically had COVID December of last year. So as I started to recover and I was completely free of, I had a negative test with COVID, I actually realized that my hair was starting to shed drastically, guys. Like, basically, there's something called telogen effluvium. Look it up, guys. I'm gonna learn how to pronounce that eventually. But basically, it causes hair loss because your hair follicles and all that good stuff isn't able to get blood circulated to it, so it starts to basically go in a phase where it's not growing. So you know, your hair goes through different phases. It goes through the resting phase, the growth phase, and all these other phases, right? Well, for your girl, I was stuck in a certain phase and all my hair started to fall out, basically. Like, and if you follow me on Instagram, you already know like how traumatizing that was for me. Like, for me being a natural hair content creator at that time, I was only doing like natural hair videos. If you guys see a gnat, this gnat, I cannot get it for the life of me. I don't know why we have gnats. I don't like gnats. I don't like bugs, but anywho. So basically, I think I'm going to take this by layers, guys. So I'm going to do this side of my hair first because I know I'm cutting like the same amount of hair on all sides of my hair. So you see how difficult this is to comb? I forced it on that one, but you guys get the point. It's very hard for me to detangle my hair right now, like legit, and it gotta go. It gots to go, cuz it gots to go. And I'm gonna make sure I focus on building my hair healthier as the months proceed. But I'm gonna take maybe half of this, so I'm gonna kind of like do it like as best as I can, as quick as I can, but also like have quality. So this is how I trim my hair when I need a bigger trim. So like when I'm not dusting my ends or like just cutting off like 1/4 of an inch, this is what I do, because my hair is in layers. It's not very blunt layers, but it's like a shape. I have a shape to my hair. So as you can see on this side, my hair kind of goes from longer in the back and then it goes up shorter at the top, right? So I purposely have that cut. I've actually, every time I cut my hair, I actually like make it like this purposely, because I like the boom boom. I like that. So basically, you guys know that I lost my hair. Well, I lost like maybe 10 to 15% of my hair due to COVID. Like, I was in the shower crying and all that stuff. But if you want like the deep details, make sure to go watch that story time of me describing how I lost my hair and like how traumatic that was for me being a natural hair influencer or a content creator. I don't like to call myself influencer. But during that process, I basically discovered, by going to the physician and everything, I discovered that my hair was, I had a condition, which I mentioned earlier. And when I formulated my green tea collection, my hair actually started to get much, much better. Like, it basically reversed my hair loss, like all the effects of it. Like, my hair was actually growing again. It was becoming super healthy, the healthiest it's ever been. So when I seen that was happening, I was like, well, say less. Say less. Like, I created a masterpiece, right? Which I still believe to be true. If you haven't checked out Blue Hair Care, make sure to go support to the small Black-owned business. But as I started to go, I started to get cocky, right? So I started to get cocky and think that I didn't have to keep taking, like, you know, using my products, which are formulated to basically help people that are suffering from stress-induced hair loss. So I thought I was going to just keep going and nothing was going to happen, pretty much. Like, I basically thought that I didn't need to keep maintaining using my products. I would still use like my hair mask and my scalp spray and my hair growth oil, but my hair rinses I wasn't using because my hair loss started to reverse. Bad idea, guys. Bad idea, because basically, according to studies and everything, it says telogen effluvium, whatever I had, which is caused by stress, hair loss caused by stress, it can actually last up to 1 year. And if you go by December, my 1 year anniversary is actually coming up of when I started to lose my hair. If you see me pull my hair around, I'm looking to see the splits, like how much I need to cut off. But yeah, so basically I stopped doing what I was doing. And if the stress is still within your body, that's how it works. If it's still within your body, it's still going to show, essentially. So I'm going to cut off I'm going to keep my same cut, guys, remember. So I cut off that much. I cut off this much. Ooh, it just fell. Only cut off this much so far. So honestly, let me run my fingers through it. Oh my God. Oh my. For real? Hold up. Let me get the big comb. Oh my. Yo, stop. You feel so free when them knots is gone, man. Like, I knew I had length still. I knew I had to cut that much off. Wow, do y'all see that? The movement? Like, my hair was stiff. Look how stiff this side is. Like, and look at this side. But I digress. I started to stop using my hair products as much because I was like, oh yeah, I can go to experimenting with other hair products again. Like, it's nothing but a little razzle dazzle. It's not gonna do nothing to my hair. You know, my hair is built for tough, essentially. Like, I was like, I was feeling super confident. I was going to vendor events for my hair care brand, and they were complimenting my hair. My hair was thick. It was like, volume was on crazy. That's the one thing about green tea. But y'all know, if y'all know the benefits of green tea, firstly, you need to go to the website in the description box below and go check out my hair care brand, because it's lit. It's all the way lit. Look at the reviews. Look at the testimonies. Anything you look up with Brew Hair Care is going to be positive. But anywho, so my green tea collection, actually, this was a side effect I didn't know, but I started to realize long term is that it actually helps to bring volume to your hair. So I was feeling myself, guys. I was feeling myself. My hair was voluminous. It's still voluminous now, but it's like the splits had to go. But so basically, I noticed all this stuff, and I was like, okay, I can stop using my products. But no, that wasn't the case. So that's strike number 2. As you know, COVID is strike number 1. Stop using my products when I wasn't out of the stress-induced hair loss phase. Strike number 2. I started eating bad. Strike number 3. And basically what started to happen as I started to not use my hair care products from Brewed Hair Care, my hair started to weaken. So I noticed in the shower it would be more fragile, like even with using my fingers. That's how I can tell, kind of like when you get stress-induced hair loss, you can kind of tell because your strands start to weaken and it feels like everything you do is not working. But that goes into the next thing. Strike number, I don't know where we're at now, but you guys can keep count. But basically the next thing is I use expired hair products. So don't judge me, sis. This is a journey. This ain't no, if you was going through what I was going through in this amount of time, then you would, you know, with mental health and all that, then you will understand. But basically I use expired hair products. I would say a couple expired hair products. And I know so many people in the community, they kind of like say they still go about using it. And some people don't. Of course, when you spend so much money on products, you don't want it to go to waste. But that wasn't the case with this situation of why, the number one thing of why I have to trim my hair right now. So the reason I have to trim my hair, which I believe is the top contender of it, is actually, number 1, I start to be frustrated of my hair. And then number 2 was actually I use a Rev Air product that I've had over 3 years. Like literally over 3 years, guys. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like literally when I went to pick it up, I just literally picked it up. I'm like, oh yeah, that worked good for my hair. Not knowing or comprehending at that time that I actually had that product for over 3 years. So that destroyed my hair. The reason I know that destroyed my hair is because the last time I blow dried, Rev Aired my hair, I didn't have any splits. I barely had any split ends. But the next time when I went back to, when I did this blowout, or the blowout before this, I noticed that my hair was like, it was so many splits when it was in its curly state. So basically, I blew dried my hair last time with the Rev Air. And then I, you know, when I reverted it, I shampooed it, all that good stuff. And then I noticed every time I would do a style, my ends were frizzy. My ends at the ends of my hair felt very rough to the touch. That's how I knew. So I knew something happened between the previous blow dry and the new blow dry. Also, I did not use a heat protectant on top of that, because this primer from Rev Air is actually not a heat protectant. Now, you would say, sis, you knew better. You should have used a heat protectant on top of that. But I remember I've used this product in the past, and it worked fine. It was a heat protectant and moisturized my hair and all that good stuff. But me in the future, I don't care how good of a product is, I'm still going to put a heat protectant on because I learned my lesson, sis. But I'm going to cut a little bit more. I'm going to cut probably this much more. And you see I'm cutting it at a slant. So I cut my hair at a slant just now because I can tell from the shape of what it was that it was shaping up like that. You see, when I pull it out, I can see that my hair is shaped to go upward. It's not straight like this, right? It's shaped like this. So I could tell that. I kind of just followed what my hair naturally does. But anywho, that's basically what I noticed, guys, in this amount of time. I noticed that my hair was breaking off and it was not as strong because I had started to not use my... I started not to use Brew Hair Care, the best brand of them all. I mean, I don't want to brag, but you know, there's some good brands out here. But Brew Hair Care, we taking over the streets. We taking over the hair care industry, and the reason we're taking it over is because we are offering something that isn't in the community. It's not like out here. It's not like a regularly known product that, you know, just does moisturizing, things like that. It's all in one, and it helps to prevent hair loss, prevent hair shedding, will prevent excessive hair shedding. Let me specify on that. Let me put some emphasis on that. This brand, the top person that this brand, my brand is for people that have stress-induced hair loss. Point blank period. That's the top reason I created this hair care brand, is because I myself started to lose hair due to COVID. The second target thing, I guess you could say target descriptor of my... Ooh, that sound bad. See how that sound, guys? This is not a good sound. The second thing that I would say is my indicator is people that are looking to retain new hair lengths. So like, remember I said in the beginning that my brand is specified in like reducing hair loss and hair shedding. So to retain length, a lot of people, is some people that grow hair fast and they're able to retain it. It's some people that grow hair fast and then they lose it as quick as they retain it. It's some people that, because of COVID, they're having issues keeping their hair, like me. Kind of like my hair is breaking off more than it's ever broken off. Kind of like that type of vibe. So my product is all inclusive of all types of people because of the ingredients that I have within my product. So this is the harder part when it's like jagged like that, but we're gonna try to even it out like that. Yeah, we're gonna cut it again to make it more seamless. But yeah, and I don't worry too much, guys. Side note, I don't worry too much about my hair when it reverts back natural, because my hair has always been the same. Like, my hair is going to be uneven regardless, unless I was to get a specific cut. And I'm trying to do it 2 ways. So I think that's great. I think I got rid of enough there, but we're going to comb over it to make sure. See, that's how I could tell I got rid of enough. So you see, my hair is, I did a great job just now. I did a very good job. So it's uneven in terms of layers. I could tell right here it's kind of like it tapers off more, but I don't mind that. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna kind of break this off to 2 sections because I have shorter hair in some of this parts here. So I'm gonna just try to break this off to 2 separate sections. And you probably noticed in the back, I grabbed everything at once, and then in the front, I'm kind of like grabbing in smaller sections because I know like my hair is weird. It's weirdly shaped. And that's why I don't really let other people shape my hair, because unless I wanted a certain shape. And I don't really want a certain shape right now. Probably ever. Like, I want the same shape for life. Nah, let me stop playing. So I pull my hair outwards. And then I'm going to use the fine tone comb. Ooh, that sound like you sizzling hair. That sound like you sizzling hair, bruh. Like, no. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no. You gotta go. Alright, now this is the harder part, because I got two types of hair here. I got two levels of splits. But we gonna try our best to even that out as much as possible. Alright, that's good. See, I care more about my splits being on than my shape. But my shape is gonna grow back out. Like, it's literally, it's gonna grow back out to be like all even. That sounds much better. You still can hear it. Obviously with hair, you're still gonna hear like combing sounds, right? So there's no way to really fight that. But in terms of that cracking sound of like, girl, cut your hair, trim your hair, we getting rid of that. Every woman should feel the joy of hair care. When you go to do your hair, it shouldn't be a chore. It should be, you know, it should be a joy. And that's what I want to bring. I want to bring my same joy I feel with my hair every wash day when it's acting right, of course. But the way for it to act right is to use quality products, have a good hair care regimen that you stick to, and you adjust as needed. And then also getting rid of dead ends. So we getting rid of all the dead ends. Like, I'm cutting off a lot on this one. So guys, the last part of this, how do I put it, trim routine is for me to oil my scalp. I'm using my green tea moisturizing hair growth oil from Brewed Hair Care. I'm just going to apply that all over my scalp and massage it in. And comment down below if you love the feeling of massaging your hair and scalp. It feels so, so good. And stay tuned for the final results. Okay guys, so this is the final look of how my hair looks after trimming it. I definitely want to trim more, but I don't know if you guys, if I mentioned this in the beginning. If I am, I'm sorry about that if I'm repeating myself. But basically, the heat protectant I used to blow dry my hair, it basically, I don't know if it was because the clay mask I didn't rinse out all the way, or if the heat protectant itself, because some heat protectants do stiffen up your hair. I don't know what it is, but I can't really get a full glimpse of like how many split ends are still in my hair. See how it's snagging still right here in the back? So I feel like I could have trimmed even more in my hair, to be quite honest, but I can't. I don't want to do too much trimming if my hair is so stiff and not properly straight how it should be, if that makes sense. So, but I want to say thank you so much guys for watching this video. Thumbs up this video if you miss your girl and you happy that I'm back on YouTube and doing natural hair, lifestyle, and beauty related content. There will be more in store. I'm gonna at least try to publish at least once per week, so hold me to that guys. And yeah, without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. How did this clicker not work sometimes? It's not working. And it goes off now. Now.